number of years. Jean's story is my story also to a large extent, because we work together. But one thing that I found interesting is I never particularly saw the differences between the areas in mathematics, and for that matter between the areas in science. And actually, when it came to my evaluation, promotions, etc., you have to specify what is your area of research. I found it quite difficult to specify what am I actually specialist at. I have, well, at least one paper in image analysis and a couple of papers on the general theory of partial differential equations. In the analysis and in applications like numerical analysis, applications like biomathematics. So unfortunately, I think modern science is too compartmentalized. And people are beginning to realize that. So that's why the emphasis is now on interdisciplinary. Well, certainly at the time of the Greeks, there was no interdisciplinary because it was one discipline, philosophy, knowledge. So now we've got many disciplines, so now we go for interdisciplinary. But this is the most natural thing. If you've got a problem, you cannot confine your problem to. Well, that's how I started with, in my master's courses with mathematical economics, and then in numerical analysis, and then my supervisor at Sofia University, apparently at that time wrote a book on mathematics for biologists. And actually, he's still teaching this course for biologists. And when Jean suggested biomathematics as a strategic area, everything began falling in place. It seems that many people have awoken themselves to the new applications in biology, biology being the next physics. And then we had two very successful workshops, and we started working in biomathematics. Some biologists joined us.
Joined them also.
Painful experience. Yeah, we joined them. Painful experience for both sides, you know. But you see, it's also a learning experience. See how the other people view. And I mean, the fact that biologists cannot differentiate and integrate the way you do does not make them less smart. They just see things in a different way. And well, the fact that we use integrals and differentiation should not make us to remove from reality. So, and then suddenly things began picking up speed. Part of the activities here, we started the Biomath conferences in Bulgaria, Sviatoslav Markov being the main collaborator there. And then, well, it was personal discovery for me. How people in mechanics are also interested in biology, how people in biotechnologies are interested in employing more mathematics to see what is happening with these black boxes, the bioreactors design. And that is how things began to pick up speed. But as Jean said, I mean, there are a lot of tough moments. If I have to think back, my best paper is the most rejected paper. Well, I think this is my main contribution to mathematics, at least so far. But it was rejected 4 times, so it's not abnormal, and one has to just accept this. You cannot. It does not always work. But if you try a sufficient number of times, it will work. But then we are not doing research because of publications. We're doing research because we would like to know something. And then publications, communication to the rest of the world. So eventually somebody would like to learn about it. Well, that is what I can say about me. When I came actually to the department joining Jean in 2002, well, it's been uphills. It has been going up since then. But not without hiccups and not without problems. I didn't believe, that, I'll be head of department. So when I started doing mathematics, my intention was not to be a head of department, but somebody has to be a head of department. And many people ask me, well, now that, would you have applied if you knew what is involved? I said, I don't know. I might have not applied, but now that I'm here, I'm going to stay. So I'm going to do my job. And if you don't like me, then, well, I'm not going to go away. I'm here. I want to take care of the department. I want to, promote science and promote research and everything else. So, I guess this is short in my story.
Good. Thank you very much.